Medase. Obian hwe politicians.
Asheye.
Yes. Obian hwe. Politics is a very tricky environment to play within. To be more ma ntitia o ma me no papa e de ma o ti won kola bremu a o de anyi ntitia wa sorry e de you can say a chire
yes
the ma wa sorry
yeah.
And then in could do yeah. All of them preach virtues at a point. Now, so who politics to say a power beer and no so about come about who they will qua kusia. I said they want to apply wisdom because democracy, no, obi on mind be and she share. On my no share no so no one fast to me no amma ya yemfama nipa baako afebo inti no ya de mawa ate say relay
yeah baton idea ma
inti wo kutamu ne na ochina
obi so be kutamu
ya ma miensa timisi in between yetimi yi ofrim utimi wu ena utimi yare sane ma we nyina so etimi masa tumi no efiri unsa ana po utimi o de election
utimi lose
election so kan wana e4 nti sane ma we wo hona se wa masa ne manan guide say you are in some transition. Whatever position you are holding with that politics, no. And maybe beba ebeko kudi obi ho. Iti uba shisha wo niema ye se na be ya se kodi obi ho a aba be di wo nsem no. Sa wo de kodi obi boni bi. Na wan hwe yi a o kira wo so obi ba ono so tumi de di ubone tie nyina ka hwe yie ene de nam obi next year you will be not 20 years
in active politics
since that before I started the MP shape to cry no na me call radio so for about a year near be see and now me no ka say obi an famin court to that say I can't be atia no ana say my ye ni bibia ma defame no ana say bibi because man no there ya but me can no nyansem
yeah
intino me rap no so in a way I will lose ends here ni ho I will wait in assume e dia be teacher me come your wisdom. Me ya say a young person. I say I know 50 years.
Yeah.
There 2 or 3 weeks ago, my baba graduated or university, and he was there. I think it was outside the country or so. I'm wondering how this young lady
will feel
by this time. Will be feeling wherever she is, and then among her peers. So papa or best round a year ago no akoda prison but to be bisa say ban say the power ya me kan wan say you see me kan we no na wo so a ene power ni bi kuta no fa here share sa episode we nyina for TV, so they say na we TV no. Now put your name in Wuntumi's name. Instead of Wuntumi no fa Wudin sha.
Eshaho.
Say sanka ye wa. Akati senti ni awo ye ne no. E kwana wo twa sana wo twa no e be kwa kosi usen because I can sit here and tell you say so be say on my peace our politics mo kwan bia obefa so a obe disturb sa peace no
obe disturb
it me afa so disturb say bi o wa sem kura ye de unim so wa sem ye de wa court efa hu eye sebi nsemfu unim say eye den a ye ntimi fa wontum but imagine say you do court continuous 2-3 days in a week. That case I drag it 2 years. Yeah, my bit me court is show say nebra. Ochinati bra. Ochinati bium sign bra. Obekasa unko.
Untiminka.
Sabi u yare cries as a hospital. I just say utro. E the court na court ma fa hu die I can say
leave to go.
Yes. Wo found die ejina faako. Even when you know you have a good case. For me, politicians yen hwe ya wonso ye keke. Eya me yamano man can't trambo. I feel so sad, not for him as an individual, but say wo be you know we can say it be yes sir.
Yeah.
There are people still doing what you to me is being charged for. And because of ABR, the link be to power. And I said a friend is saying
proximity
to power and Tino of who say and Nedia a Covano. Watch out.
The day of reckoning will come.
MPP for and the pregnant.
The future is pregnant.
The future is pregnant.
Yeah. Give time some time.
That's right. I'm bomb coco. What I say? I'm bomb coco. And you can put to those any brainer on what they carry on Mokano. What I say? But for me, the important thing is that we need to bring some sanity
into our politics.
To our politics as a nation. That's all. Yes, sir. You see, me say law nunkwa, and I say won't me answer no. Me to me find share law nunkwa.
Yeah.
And I say legalities nunkwa. The persona as the chairman would to me also had to do with whatever because. To be crack pleading for clemency. And I'm
yeah.
And I said lawyers can plead for
mitigation.
Exactly of your case. I'm a judge to be G2. Because of what? The way I would present you. So, but Chavawood to me style that people know video circulating. Oshani latter day towards the judgment, you have to say he became a very sober, calm, extremely personality. But at that time, when people just oppose
to how you were then,
they don't believe the contrast. I don't say Charlie some share this one, you know. People don't believe it anymore. Even though it be down, you're genuine. And what I'm not making. So be consistent. Just as a politician, be consistent. Why am I with Juma Biaye? Why of full power? Look,
Asempa FM.
Yamubi, and then I ain't in here. And then Ufuze with the kind of a year, this last almost 20 years, as I'm making. The goodwill that I've built for myself. Then I'm into me fine. Sabi de my bonding bang. Then I'm into me fine. If it is all about making money and making the
I've heard you speak on the floor, our parliament. One of the issues why you're consistent about, and I believe, say, announce one major issue determine the elections 2 years ago. Now, unemployment. and on unemployment, what kasa be brain, especially on 24-hour economy. Ochina, the minister presented budget review now. You expect him to touch on 24-hour economy?
Oh, absolutely. My main chair were TF4 so. Didn't you expect the whole minority caucus Juma on behalf of the New Patriotic Party and the people of Ghana? You expect the minister no ebe kasaba the 24-hour economy because 24-hour economy was their flagship economic intervention 2024. Omutoma Ghana for you say no no de solve Ghana economic problem no. On say time e 2024 election no na two issues are ubano economy ni mo hydrogen baako stability. On say from 2022 time global shocks no emu pija ya pa no economy ni hihimie. Crude oil prices could do at a point about $128 Brent crude per barrel. Currency now depreciated significantly. And the petrol prices on the Ghanaian market, senior petrol so translated into transport fares near Duanini Bibia. Now, you started a process of recovery. Obekaya, our process of recovery, under the IMF program, and no boy made inflation bad down 54%, we do 23, appreciation of the currency, started in Q4 2024 near there. By the time, now another problem, so they say, Nipa be near Juma. In fact, unemployment was about 31% at that time. Into our promise, they say, the 24-hour economy, but then they did productivity in the economy. We say, Juma back, Nipa me and three shifts number. Until they could triple the workforce around that time. Now, productivity no so bit me my export near forex. Now, my currency no so that was the economic strategy the buy the year youth need energy and idea. Since buy, who so abandoned 24-hour economy as they advertised it to us.
Have they?
They have abandoned the 24-hour economy as they advertised it to us. Some catchers say 133.
Yeah, but they told you it's a first year, no? Now say put building blocks together, and you called for sa document.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The policy document nearby.
Absolutely.
Almost say set up a secretariat. The office. The home run abba. And the affair na then they are going into the implementation phase. Now we've heard say oko downstream oil sector now. Filling stations they are started with 24-hour economy. They've told you that.
But my call back to norm see one or more building blocks. No more the home running policy near there. But policy no name run they buy any building blocks on the buy. It has nothing to do with what they told us about. I'm a ranking member on the economic committee. From page 1 to the last page, we went through it. It has nothing to do with it. Don't be buying. I'm so much 24-hour economy secretariat. As our secretariat, I was so much more export. I was so much more small and medium scale enterprise. And na Ghana Enterprises Agency, Ghana Export Promotion Agency, and no codifying into a piece of legislation. It had nothing to do with
133.
In fact, to the extent say yen yekofa manifesto be kai say no, what promise 133. Inti inumana muka sa mube create 133 na mo create customs, GRA, passport office, DVL in kekane ade no. Private members amendment. Say yen fen bill no. Me my honorable yabo ama efia constituency any move sa proposed amendment no omo reject it said there be omo pay 133 biawo inti sa de no ba parliament me kensi so dia had nothing to do with a 24-hour work cycle or a 133 shift or tripling the workforce as they explained it to us. In fact, what kind the object of the bill and any provisions are about accelerated export development, about small and medium scale enterprises, just a duplication of functions are not Ghana Enterprises Agency, ni Ghana Export Promotion Council. And until now, we no. Say, Omasemo can say, Omas signing MOUs of about $5 billion. Asanso the list be about some filling stations be laughable. And let me tell you why it's laughable. Obi, you know, before NDC, near several filling stations are here 24 hours, and several filling stations are here anajo.
Yes.
There Friday nights me call Porters Echo Bompire. Asare Pia bet say India for na ejuma on factory bi wo Porter City Eteluano Omuzwana Junina Yejuma even before the NDC came to power. But some person who's a policy now would buy no. There's a positive correlation between that policy and Ubia. What you do is say would demonstrate so be a policy intervention we na me de buy. And also me say no bentin because of intervention. In fact, in econometrics, your analysis be a friend Cho test. Into overpeke the data before the intervention and the data after the intervention. Now the RSSP whether or not I don't know I translate in BBS anyhow. No, my colleagues say 300 and something filling stations be Ejuma. I do not filling stations are Ejuma. In fact, on number no man that state omunko Usu night market. No munko ade omo na Ejuma Usu night market the dana before 24 hours any watchman for any idea na night Ejuma. Because this is a laughable approach to say we in a 24-hour economy. No serious economist or no serious policy analyst will accept this. And the reality is that the 24-hour economy policy, as they sold it to millions of young people,
and yeah, no need in
fact, I don't know they've thrown it out.
In your channel, what do you expect the finance minister to say about
to be truthful? Say the omuka and no eno diso na the omuka so mu diso no crampon and so a baby. Mami chawade Ghana Statistical Service say on the watch of the NDC, no youth unemployment worse today. It's now 32.4%. Data we can't on the floor of Parliament. It's now 32.4%. It's worse. In fact, greater say we are disaggregation by regional. Greater Accra region Crampo there is now about 48 point something percent, almost 50%. Into Greater Accra, Ushianko for 2 be back unemployed. On the watch of the government that said it was bringing a tripling of the workforce and a 24-hour work cycle. Into quite obvious said the 24-hour economy almost a no a big critique increase in productivity. No my export to be every month. Forex said they be supported the Ghanaian economy. No. Yamutu. It's not happening.
In the current budget, are buying a implement make budget available for 24 hours.
Almost 110 million Ghana cedis. Out of Sika, appropriate amount. For the last 2 years, do you know how much money that we have given them? The people of Ghana have given the NDC government.
As in Sika buying and spending yeah, the amount buying say on farm more.
Now on what the open fenye. On one priorities. On no be choose. Say budget no enyama na metro. On no tro on. Tie the sky the amano. So on share for the priorities. Unim. 650 billion Ghana cedis. What a figure no?
650 billion Ghana cedis
in 2 years. Any the amount NDC abai. And on no say the flagship economic policy we ye 110 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
It even shows how they prioritize this thing. They no crampo no. SAS cannot say I don't know why allocating. They say you clearly and then a press conference here can say NDC obofiga menyini. Obofiga also call check say how much cash has actually been received by the agency because our Greek minister Amayati CSA. So NDC be catch us say we're releasing 1.6 billion ama Greek minister Obwa. Because sa audio money now can Obeka commitment authorization na be 900 million. And Obeko a Greek ministry and Kasa next car baby do a baby 400 million. And even this 110 million now or more can. Me sure say by the time we sit down half year and look at how much has been released, so minister never can crotch now. I'll be surprised if it's even more.
But what if the minister tells you tomorrow, say the 110 no was not say Sikaya de koye 133 a year Sika to maybe help run the secretariat, but rather consistent with our promise, no, a private sector no be incentivize na omumum afanipa sa threshold, and that's what they are going to do.
Because that's not what you told them. Who catch them say? Okay, lecture be crop fikumaze. Akwano better natives say uko pudong ade. Yeah. There where you be say watch yeton watch. Also, we went through a full debate on this matter. And they exhausted the answers. They told us now the architecture of that policy is 133. So when you release money for the secretary, what are they supposed to use it for? They're supposed to use it and ensure that the 133 happens. And I may catch us say, maybe sure say because it's revenue measures are collapsing. And until even the expenses are more promising, including this 110, they are not able to meet it. I'll be surprised if they've even given them, maybe 60% of SARS. I will be very, very
surprised. To force and ba. Na said ye mo year with 1D1F. Mo announcing incentive package. Private sector no and jump on no mo nye di ompeso mo ye no. So no so ba no be yes announcement nibi of incentive packages ebe pushi agenda 133 na mo be je atum.
Why is it taking you 2 years
to do that?
To bring the incentive package for the most important economic policy that you yourself said was going to transform the Ghanaian economy. 2 years. Meanwhile, by where you Chief Justice, with the tribunals bill aba. And no crime, your honey friends say, I coach TikTok about Kumasi, they are bringing here to Accra. By look at what you are prioritizing. Now, most important economic intervention is taking you 2 years. I feel Babe announce it. Incentives. It will be too little, too late. Because you see, whenever you announce incentives, it takes a while for the private sector to internalize it and then respond to it. It says, I bring now be announce incentives. Time ben a private sector na be internalize it. Now am I responding to? In any case, this media review is not a platform to announce new strategies, new interventions, new policies. Okay, Public Financial Management Act na media review an opportunity for you to update us on policy now or the bar before the year now your man who see kase koye no
saying the echo
say that is what it's about.
And also was
that's what it's about. It's not about Ubabe announcing new announcing new policies or the measures abasa ubejis Canada koye about trees went to me anye media and also announcing new policies. Now, one of serious.
But my request is from Parliament.
We understand that he's coming by statement. He's not coming by motion. He's just coming by statement to inform the House. So he's not coming to request for new money. So, or make any new promise, it is an unfunded promise. Nobody should take it seriously.